Hi fam, I'm Ava Annie from my Tarot Oracle reading, storytelling. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit, and don't throw a fit, and move on with it. Okay. Your message for today is shift. Shift happens, okay? Going for your passions, your desires that build for long term, opposed to the old way of, instant gratification and temporary pleasures, where you are focusing on changes to your discipline and long term commitments. So, what are you committed to in this life? And that's where the universe will respond. So, depending on dependency can be an instant pleasure rather than, patiently cultivating without expectation. I don't even know what that means, but that's your message for today. So, shift. There's been a shift in perspectives, thought forms, patterns. Fun stuff. All right. Balanced forces. This is the light and the art. Whoa, wait a minute. I just remember what I wanted to read to you guys today. And it has to do with a picture I drew. Somehow coincided. The number 7 is very prominent. So look up the number 7 or 777. 7, victory, endurance, your sacral, or is that solar? Anyway, also look up 717. And I'm getting a lot of Sagittarius energy right now. I think it has to do with your focus, your shift. Okay, so you shifted your focus. All right, excellent. Why do I keep flipping? Where did it go? I'm so sorry. Man, dang it, where did you go? Whoa. I wish I had a pause. All right, that will be another reading. So please come back and find me because I have something really good for you guys. Okay. So, from your higher self, message from your higher self wants to come through, or future self, or your oversoul, whatever you want to call it, right? I just fell in love with this outfit. It was actually, I just wanted to wear it today. I was dancing earlier. Woo! Beyond the mind. Yes, this is a shift that your higher self has been, planting seeds in, seeing things differently. But the experiences that have been coming in, you've gained a lot of wisdom and a lot of strength because that was just the energies that you were in prior. There's a lot of fire too. So here we are reclaiming your energy. This is helping you to reclaim your energy because now you feel more like yourself because you're standing in your truth, It's like when things come towards you that are kind of just temporary, now you have a barrier, but it's like you're open at the same time. It's just you not having to take on every single energy like that you might have done in the past because of, old patterns or ways of thinking. And, that happens to everyone. When we're children, we create these stories and these beliefs and they become our reality moving forward until we temper Reclaim our energy. Transform. Shift. Shift. All right. Actually, I'm done with that deck. So, this is from a spirit guide around you. I need to clear some energy. So I'm going to just do this little singing bowl real fast. Bear with me. Close your eyes if you'd like. Just focus on, you know, the negative energy just dissipating and feeling this musical, just universal healing sound frequency into your body. Feeling all of your chakras. They are spinning and bright, and they are like fireworks, just beautiful, like a rainbow. The music of the universe. There it is. Wonderful. Okay. Spirit guide around you. There's been some type of energy that's trying to get through, but they are like creating this barrier, which they want you to be able to do, or maybe you are doing that, or they just are making sure that's what's needing to happen or is happening based on your own story. We are all connected. They are with you. Yeah, you've been facing a fear of yours. Knowing your fear is power. Because you're seeing it with new eyes now. You're surrendering to this flow, to what they're bringing towards you. You're surrendering to what's coming to you on the outside because you've strengthened what's on the inside to be able to trust you and your guides in making the right decisions and listening to your intuition properly. Letting go of that old trigger, I guess, you know, or story, that old story that you created based on those events that do trigger you. Sorry. I just got really tired all of a sudden. So you need to challenge your perception at this time. Challenge your perception and seek the lesson. So it's like there's some things that are being brought kind of back around that are triggering the old emotions to come through so that you can release them. You're surrendering to seeing it from a different perspective. And it's like rewiring those neural pathways each time, like you're less triggered. This is strengthening. And they just want to know, they just want you to know that they are there. And you look in the mirror, you are a dragon. Okay. I don't know. I just feel like dragon strength right now. Maybe you need to call on your dragon. Holy cow. Whoa, there's the 9, and the 10. Holy cow. Okay. There's a wish fulfillment. Why is the 10 of Wands here? or clarify. Because I don't know. Yeah, that's dropping the burdens. You've dropped the burdens. You're moving forward. You're already walking away from this burden to your wish fulfillment. Excellent. Like you're en route. Obviously, I said that in a previous 2 and a 2. Okay, we have a 2 and a 2. And the Queen of Cups in the middle. It's like you're remaining open, right? And you still have this softness about you. And you're making more clear decisions. They're like you're not second guessing, you're not self-doubting, you're not self-sabotaging, you're not doing some of the old whatever it is that you were doing. It's shifted to where you're making these choices and you're confident in them because you're coming from a place where you know your value and exactly what you want and where you're going. And it took a lot to get here, so be proud of yourself. Sometimes it feels like you're juggling, but there's this balanced. Oops, where did it go? Wasn't there balanced forces? Anyway, sorry, my battery is low, so we only have a few minutes, but any other messages for you? I feel like there's someone in your environment that maybe you had a hard time having that energetic boundary between, but I feel like your boundary is a lot stronger now to where you're not like triggered the way you maybe once were, and therefore it's like it's not bothersome. It's you're not perturbed, shall we say. Yes, you're listening to your intuition and you're focused on your passions. Like when it comes from the place of the heart and it's not just an obligation, you have that life force to like bring it forward and stand in that like knowing, because it's too powerful to deny. Yes. Trust. This is about trusting yourself. That's beautiful. And perception here again. Perception. Your perception shift is allowing you to take these leaps where maybe you wouldn't have before. Or maybe there's that fear isn't the same as it was in the past. So yeah. And you're being very receptive to what's coming in as well. So a lot of people, or maybe in the past you'd close off in order to keep those boundaries, but it's like there's still this open flow. You just are like, you're choosing who and what and where and when and why and how, but like co-creating with the universe. So you're accepting what's coming in, knowing that it's a part of your journey to get to this 10, right? To get to this 10, because you dropped that. You don't want that 10. You want the other 10. Where are you? Come on out. What do you want to say? No. 3 of Pentacles. Dang it. Anyway. From the 2 to the 3. So from juggling to collaborating. You can still have this collaboration with these people that maybe it was harder before. So this could be any kind of relationship in your life, right? Where you don't overgive maybe, and you can use your discernment. You can say no when needs to be when it needs to be said, but you're doing it from a place of openness. Just, it's more like just this confidence, this knowing, inner knowing, this self-respect, this 4, 4, and 6. Guys, that's so weird. There we had 2, 2, and the queen, 9, 9, and the 10, and now we have 4, 4, and the 6. Crazy. This is well, it could be either letting go or not holding on, but I think it's just you've been holding on to this. Like, this is the home, the stable foundation. This is the strong foundation within this equal give and take, you know, and you're holding strong to these values. Are it's very honorable. Yeah, there's a lot of discernment, which is wonderful. Okay. Any other messages for my fam today? I'm going to be doing one more reading, and I'm probably going to be wearing the same outfit, so don't judge me in just a minute. But here's from my special tarot deck before we go. Something to be aware of, because I feel like there are still things that can catch us off guard, right? That we're not prepared for, and we're like, ooh, thought I was over that one. Still some anger there. Totally fine. Completely normal. But you're gonna speak your truth now, and it's the difference now is that you're not speaking your truth for anyone else but you, to make sure that what is in front of you is aligned with you, because you're only going to bring in what is aligned with you. Therefore, there are no expectations. You're not saying it to get what you want, to change someone's mind, to be right. None of that. Your intentions, your motivations behind it are coming from a place of self-respect and knowing who the F you are. So now when you speak, and you are coming, it's like this self-love. You're honoring your truth, no matter what it is. That is your truth. So why not speak it? And you're not holding on to any like expectations of what you want the other to give back to you after you've said truth, which is beautifully authentic and open, but also you can have those boundaries. You see what I'm saying? That's so amazing. I just love this energy. The 3 of Pentacles again. This is all about collaboration and how you collaborate and work with people. And this is beautiful energy to be in, because before you had this heavy burden that just was weighing you down. This feels so much lighter. It's like you broke through that fear barrier, maybe because it feels vulnerable. It's scary, right? But also when you're not speaking from a place of trauma or fear, or when you're not coming from that place, because that's gonna change it into a whole nother energy, right? You might say it completely differently. What you're speaking with your emotions. This is you not letting your emotions control you. They're tempered. There's a balance, a fine balance. The 3s are here, and that's wonderful. 3, 3, 3, look up. 3, 3, 3, or 33. We got 3. The 3 of Swords. Okay, we got 3, 4, 5. So yeah, this is the place you're coming from. That burden, that place of heartache, heartbreak, that place of pain, that place of sadness, that place. I'm getting a lot of grief. I feel like you fast-tracked, shall I say, fast-tracked these stages of grief with something that recently happened that was similar to something from the past. So it's like it was helping you process both, right? Without you having to kind of immerse yourself completely in the past thing. It was still those emotions that were coming out. But you did it in a like self-exploratory, you went inside and really went and processed this feeling of conflict, of sadness, of always wanting more. Why is it not fulfilling? Why, these 3 cups, they're not this. Where is this? Whatever that is. This feeling of lack, of loneliness, of being left in the cold, whatever it is, of not having enough. All these things, this heartbreak, these lessons that you had to learn, you went through. There's finally been like this really like impressive shift that's happened in your perception. And relationships are much more harmonious now. That was perfect. I love when cards do that. Or spirit, when spirit does that, obviously. Oh my goodness. I feel like your guides, they always say, it's happening for you, not to you. Although it is happening to you as well. But you know what I'm saying? So they're like, I'm trying to help strengthen you. Because I want to give you what it is that you truly want. But it requires looking at this. And if we can't feel it, we can't release it. So, but that's the past though, because you guys are already coming into these 3 energies that are beautiful. And the 9s are here. We dropped that, remember, because we walked into this new, we're already walking the path. You already made a decision. You're already building, there's already a foundation that you've cultivated the seed in the ground, right? And now it's already they're already built, they're already growing. And you're walking through it right now. Confirmation. I love you, Spirit. I love you, fam. I hope that this helps you in any way, but you made a decision and you took that one and you're going for it, or you're just really just living in your truth, and this is that passionate new step forthness. I don't know how to say what I'm trying to say. Words really get me sometimes. All right, if this cuts off, I'm probably gonna post this and then record another one. Okay, so why is the King of Wands here? This is like a battle where it was maybe felt like you won, but you didn't really. Like it's like no one really wins from something like this, right? But there's an offer to build from what or who is this King of Wands? I don't know if we want this or if this is okay. There's still something that you haven't solved in moving forward, and it's kind of feeling like it's still halted. You are moving. However, there is still something I feel like you're going to be coming into this aha moment, and it's going to help the ball start rolling, shall we say. So obviously there's a shift in relationships, so maybe something to do with this. Let's see. That was weird. It kind of flipped around and stayed in there, but the Emperor's here. Maybe this King of Wands is now more in this Emperor, going from maybe more impulsive, passionate, like kind of risk-taking into more of a Emperor leader type, knowing what you want, very responsible. The shift in your energy from a King of Wands to an Emperor, basically, and you can be female or male, it doesn't matter, right? This is either you or someone around you. What just flipped over? The Page of Cups. This feels like a small offer. There's 2 pages here. A page, couple of, kind of. It's very small. It's the beginning of something. It could be just someone. Who is this? Ooh. Maybe your perception of someone else who you felt conflicted maybe about, who maybe you had some kind of misunderstanding or battle or argument or whatever it was with what was coming forward in your energy as a King of Wands type energy, very fiery, and only gave you kind of like this small, whatever offer it was, but there's been a shift in perceptions. Could be you or them or both, just because if one of you shifts, the other one's gonna see a completely different interaction, right? So either way. The 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. The 6 of Wands, success, achievement. The 10 of Cups, that's your happy ever after. What? I think you might start seeing someone differently as this shift happens within you, or them, or both. Put it how it resonates in your own story, but if it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. And don't throw a fit! And move on with it. Okay, use your intuition, all right? So some of those hidden aspects that kind of are subtle and behind the curtain and under the surface, wherever. Now you're in flow of this. You're listening to your intuition. You are being guided. And now you're kind of moving forward, but slowly, and you're making sure to build one at a time. So that is all I have for you. That is so beautiful, fam, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm Ava Annie. Come see me again